Say hello to the new Hyundai Tucson. Now this is the facelifted model that's just been revealed here at the 2024 New York Auto Show. Now, as you can probably see already, it's got a fresh new look. It's just facelift. This is the older model, the existing model in Australia, but it's been given a little bit of a freshen up. You've got a new look front end, including a new grille, a new lighting. Now, importantly, it's worth noting that it's LED lights from now, LED at the front and LED at the back, and that is actually going to be standard across the entire range. The other big news at the front is what's under the bonnet. There will be a range of engine options, but the big news is the addition of a new 1.6 litre petrol electric hybrid powertrain. Now this will give the Tucson a real leg up in its fight against the Toyota RAV4. Obviously the RAV4 hybrid has been an incredibly popular model in Australia as people are looking for more fuel efficient SUVs. The diesel has been dropped, but instead, the hybrid is there to be the fuel efficient alternative. As for the rest of the car, well, expect there's going to be multiple trim lines. You can expect an entry grade, there'll be a higher grade. The N-Line styling package will be available across all models, including the hybrid. So you will be able to get a sporty looking hybrid. Now, another key element to the hybrid is it will be available in both all-wheel drive and front-wheel drive. So there are going to be various price points, so it should give Toyota a bit of a worry that this is going to be a more competitive package. Now let's take a look inside because there are some pretty significant changes in there. Before we take a look inside, here's a rundown of what is under the bonnet. The hybrid powertrain is good for 169 kilowatts and 350 newton meters. The 2-litre petrol engine will remain available. That's the 115 kilowatt, 192 engine that we're familiar with. And the 1.6 litre turbocharged non-hybrid all-wheel drive, well, that will remain available as well. Okay, jumping inside, let's talk about the changes in here because they are pretty significant. For starters, you'll see there's this huge now single panel display. Hyundai has said these are two 12.3 inch screens. There's one in front of the driver for the instrument panel and then one in the center here for all the infotainment system and the multimedia setup. Now, Hyundai has said that will be available in Australia. On exactly which variants, we're not clear just yet, but definitely this large, very high-tech looking panel will be coming down under. The other big change that a lot of people are going to be very happy with is the return of physical buttons. We've got air conditioning and the audio setup. They are all now easily at hand, which makes it a much easier and more intuitive to use when you're on the move. And Hyundai has been very open in the fact that they've acknowledged from a safety point of view, going to a full digital setup is not the best strategy moving forward. But yeah, the changes overall, you've got a bit more space, a storage space in the front. This is obviously a high spec car, a premium grade, so it's got wireless charging. Another big change will be the introduction of wireless Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. So the technology is moving forward, and Hyundai BlueLink is also going to be available, so there'll be over-the-air updates and other safety functions that are going to be part of the package. So like I say, full Australian specs are not finalised just yet, but you can read more about what is coming or what's new at carsguide.com.au online now. Another big change for this 2024 Tucson is this. It's the XRT variant. This is a new, more rugged, more adventurous sort of sub-brand that Hyundai is creating, and it's going to be across multiple models. We've already seen a Santa Fe XRT, and there is a Palisade XRT. Now these, depending on the model, it's going to bring different things, but in general, as you can see with this, it's got these more sort of rugged wheel design. It's designed to be, I guess, just a bit more, playful, a bit more. It's not necessarily going to offer, significant off-road advantages, but it will just bring a more sort of, like I say, adventurous look for those kind of people that want to feel like they're going to get out into the wild in their Tucson. When exactly this will arrive is unclear. It's unlikely to be mid-year when the Tucson itself launches. So you might have to hold your breath on this one just a little bit longer. But like I say though, the Tucson range is expected to arrive into Australian showrooms by the middle of the year. How much it will cost is still up in the air. Hyundai Australia haven't released pricing information just yet. So if you want to know that, or anything more about the Tucson, make sure you stay tuned to carsguide.com.au and we will keep you up to date with all the latest news and reviews.